What is going on, guys? It is your boy Tyler, and here we have some more Madden 18. This is another head-to-head game. As we get kicked off here, I am the Los Angeles Chargers, and my opponent picked the Chicago Bears. And you will see he does go with Mitchell Trubisky, which I think is a smart move. But in this video, I'm basically just going to be talking Madden 18, a few thoughts on the game, and then going over my plans of series and whatnot, what I'm going to be playing, what type of videos I'm going to be bringing to you guys as I get a pick on the second play of the game, Casey Hayward. That was nice. But here we go. We're going to start off talking about some thoughts, and I'm going to go ahead and say first, the running feels a lot better, the running game. As you see, I scroll through the cameras here. I like just, the regular one. But yeah, the running feels a lot better. I'm not saying you can go out there and run the ball super easy or anything. It just feels a lot more fluent. It's just, you have more control over the players, more sharp cuts, depending on the player style and all that. It just feels a lot better. Everything seems to make more sense in the running game, I would say. So, one quick thing, as you see, he scrambles with Trubisky. He's going to go on to do this multiple times throughout this game, and I hate when people play like that. Either way, I'm going to do what I got to do to get the dub out there. So going back to my thoughts, I'm going to touch on target passing. I don't know if I'll use this too often, but I like it. It's a good idea. It's just something you don't have to use, but if you want to, it's there. And to be honest, in my very first game on Madden 18, I was actually playing at my friend's house, and I looked at him for this play, and I said, "You know what target passing is? You heard of that?" And they were like, "No." I was like, "All right, well, you can basically throw the ball wherever you want. Like, you can pinpoint it wherever you want and throw it." So the first time I tried to use it, I throw a deep ball, and it was like a 70-yard touchdown pass. It's like, yeah, target passing. I think me and target passing are going to get along quite well. So next, real quick, I want to touch on the game styles. I'm sure you know there's now simulation, competitive, and arcade. Simulation is more realistic. For franchise, I'll be using that, and competitive is what is being used here. So hold on. After this play, I got something's going on after this play. I just want to touch on this play, and then we'll get back into the good old, styles. So here we're going to run the ball to the middle, and I don't like the look, so I go to a pass, and I'm going to hit Benjamin, and oh man, he's got a lot of space. So right here, I'm deciding I'm going to test and see how far I can go showboat, and I start at like the 15. Here I go, and I fumble at the 1 yard line. I tried to get all the way in there. They recover it. It sucks because the game is tied at this point. So yeah, I started showboating at like the 20 or 15 yard line, made it all the way to the 1 for the fumble was forced. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know what was going on right there, as we almost get another interception. But yeah, so competitive is for the head-to-head. It's more user style, more stick skills and whatnot. And then arcade is basically if you're trying to go out there and do some crazy stuff, talking spectacular catches all day, breaking every tackle pretty much. It's just, easy, high-scoring games. But yeah, simulation is what I'll be using for franchise. The realism is there, and that's just the type of play style I've always wanted to play in all sports games, honestly. But yeah, next, the injuries they got revamped, and it is more improved now, so that there's actually some injuries off the ball and whatnot. But from the videos I've seen so far, it seems like they happen a little bit too often. So it's going to be interesting what I do with the slider for injuries and franchise. But yeah, the injuries are a little overboard, but I do like that they added so that it doesn't have to be the ball carrier or the tackler, because that's not realistic. Just people get injured randomly. It could happen anywhere, anytime. So next, talking about wide receiver, defensive back animations. They've been working on this stuff for a few years now, and last year had some new stuff, and this year is basically the same outcome, I would say. It's newer, got some better animations and whatnot, but some of them are still a little crazy, and some of them are still a little overdone or overused. They just happen too often. But either way, it does feel better, and they did a lot of improvements on who has the advantage, if the wide receiver's going to drop open pass or get it picked off, swat it away, all that good stuff. It does feel better, more realistic, but there's still a few animations that are overdone and just a little crazy. But yeah, other than that, I like that in franchise now when you do your draft, when you do your scouting anyways, you can reorder your own draft board at any time. So I like that a lot. So you could have a 4th round guy ordered ahead of a 2nd or 1st round guy just because you're a little more high on him, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I do like that. Alright, so about to try to tie this game back up for the half, and Phillip Rivers thrown off the back foot, gets picked off by the big man Akeem Hicks. That's tragic. So gonna get the ball back to start the second half, and alright, I still got a good spot here, and Antonio Gates decides to fumble. The good old veteran makes a mistake there. Still down by 6, but I'm going to go over my franchise team here. I'm actually not going to say yet which team I chose because I'm still not 100% sure. But the 4 teams I'm looking at is the Vikings, the Buccaneers, the Jaguars, and 49ers. I'd say my top 2 right now would be the Vikings or Jaguars. Just because the 49ers, oh man, that'd be a little rough. I don't know if I want to make myself do that. And then the Buccaneers, that's definitely who I would be doing, but I just think that they won't be as much of a challenge. Yeah, watch out for Tampa Bay this year, people. So yeah, Vikings or Jaguars I would say is my top 2. Go ahead and comment below who you want to see me do in franchise. Like I said, Vikings, Buccaneers, Jaguars, 49ers, with the Vikings and Jaguars being my 2 primary options. Alright, so also touching on my franchise, like I said, I'm still doing some slider testing. I've been looking at Operation Sports to see what type of sliders they've been looking at and what they've had to say about it. And also, once Mr. Hurricane, the legend of franchise, drops his sliders, I'll probably implicate those into mine as well, consider them, because he definitely has a great mind, and I know he does a lot of testing with that. And yeah, so I want to do at least 4 years with this. So my goal is 4 years. A 5th year would be awesome, but we're gonna go and say 4 for now, if we even get there. I'm just starting up YouTube again. I gotta, get out here and get working. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do at least 4 years in franchise. And the intro should be out in the next week or so, as actually by the time the video is up, we actually might already have the week 1 rosters. I believe they come out on Friday. This video is probably being uploaded Friday, so yeah, I'll be getting into franchise pretty soon, and I'll get the intro out to you guys within the next week. And also, I'm going to be doing a player mode. I love player mode. That used to be my favorite back in the day, doing all sorts of players and positions. But this year, Madden 18, I'm going to be doing a wide receiver. And I also did a wide receiver back on Madden 13 when I was on my Fleur Sports channel. For those of you that don't know, a few years back when I was younger, I did YouTube for a while. And yeah, on Madden 13, I did a wide receiver. It was crazy. I had ridiculous stats. I'm talking 20 catches a game, 400, 500-yard performances. It was ridiculous. I'm not going to lie, I've already played a few games here in this Madden with my wide receiver. It's more realistic, that's for sure. I just like the way that I set up, the way I'm playing it. But I'm not going to tell you guys too much. I don't even want to tell you what team I am yet. You're going to have to wait for the intro. And with that wide receiver, I want to do at least 3 years with him. And based on what happens, I want to have at least maybe 1 season on a different team would be nice, to switch things up. But I'm doing at least 3 years with the wide receiver, and the intro for that is coming soon. I already have a couple episodes ready, so watch out for that in the next couple of days. And then head-to-head games, as you're seeing one right now. That is what I'm using for videos like, informational videos like this, or for if you missed my video yesterday, I did picks for the NFL. I'm going to be doing that every week. I'm going to pick every single game and do recaps and just talk about key performers and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what head-to-head will be used for on here. And if you're a fan of Ultimate Team, here's not the place. Sorry about that, but I'm not real huge in the Ultimate Team, and that's not going to be on the channel. So yeah, that's my plans with Madden and my thoughts basically. So here we're about to wrap up this game. We're up by 6. There's half a minute to go, and see Trubisky pulling back, going deep, and Meredith goes up and brings it in. What a catch by Cam Meredith. I feel bad for the Bears, man. He's out for the season in real life. It's tragic. So here we go. Picked off. Jeremiah Tachu. Nice try, Trubisky, but couldn't fire that one in there. You see, we are going to pull out the victory in this one. 28-22 is the final score. So yeah, I really hope you guys are excited for Madden 18 like I am. I think this Madden is very, very good. There's a few years where Madden kind of sat still after like Madden 13, Madden 25. I think 15 and 16 were kind of mediocre. 17 got a lot better, and then 18 is just a more improved 17. But yeah, Madden 18, real excited for it. Go ahead and leave your comments in whatever you think on the video. Also, don't forget franchise team, Vikings or Jags most likely, or Bucks or 49ers if you want to see that. Let me know what team to do. Let me know what you thought of the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed as well. I'd appreciate that a lot. And subscribe if you have not already. I'll leave you guys with the stats here as we dominated in all categories other than takeaways. But yeah, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. I will catch you in the next video.